and stuff. So kind of keep an eye open for him.
Cool. Okay. No worries. Do you know what his name is so that I'll make sure he's approved?
I'll have to go look.
Okay, no worries. Let me see. There's Marcel. He's smoking a joint.
No, not a joint.
I'm kidding.
It seems like, but it's
I
Brazilian
know.
cigarette.
But if we were hanging out right down the block, that's just how I am. I have fun all the time. I'm never serious. Griff will tell you that. Otherwise, you sit there and you get aneurysm. You got to laugh. This is a very stressful business, but it's very rewarding. But you got to be able to laugh. Bam. Let me get my YouTube thing so these guys can watch.
That shit'll kill you. I'm supposed to quit. I ain't quit. I didn't live to be 66 years old and start changing my lifestyle. Screw them. That's why I'm here.
Since I have my daughter, I start to think about quit, but
I've quit 4 times.
What?
I quit 4 times.
Yeah, I quit twice. This is the 3rd time that I start smoking again. But right now, I just smoke this one. I'm not smoking normal cigarettes anymore.
I had my oncologist last time I saw him. It was 2 years ago. He made a deal with me. He said, if your cancer is coming back, you quit. He said, if the cancer ain't back, we'll talk about it. So I went through all the tests, all the CAT scans, all the bullshit, and I went in his office, and I sat down. I said, okay, what? He goes, your lungs are clear. Nothing's come back. I said, all right, well, then I don't quit. He says, no, you don't have to quit. It ain't ever coming back.
Nice.
No, but that's not everybody. That's just me. So
yeah.
No, you can't. You know, you gotta remember he's like Superman. So don't try to, do what he does. Just listen to what he does.
Yeah, don't do what I do. The angels are on my side. That's the only thing that keeps me around.
Better have some strong karma. That's all I can tell you. I'm trying to find it.
How many guys do you know you can have a major fucking heart attack, 4 stents put in, and be back to work in 2 days?
Exactly. I mean, that's why I don't want to tell you guys to do what Griff does, because you're going to find out it doesn't work.
I think Thomas was online.
I'm trying to find out, or I might have to just Jing record this just in case it's not, because I'm trying to find a video that's going live. And let me say, you know what I hate is when people don't come on. They go, "Where's the recording?" I'm like, "Oh, the recording was already recorded." So the past is the past.
Well, Thomas was there and he was asking about it, so I can't figure out what the hell he's doing.
Yeah, I just want to, Dan has a bad back. Here comes Marcus. I just want to see if I can record this some way, make sure that's recording. Bam.
If you have an NVIDIA, not a motherboard, but video graphics, you can record for free.
I have a screencast also, which I should use that too. I'll use that too at the same time. That was the thing that Griff told everybody to get, which I actually listened to.
I use Screencast-O-Matic. If you keep it under 15 minutes, it's free.
I have the premium.
Yeah, but the Pro version is only like $20 for a year. So
I know I've gotten it probably about 8 or 9 months ago, but I got it for a reason because I use it all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when I used to do product creation. If you don't have it, then what can I tell you?
Well, I've got it in Camtasia, and I've got it in Snagit, and I got it, there's recording shits everywhere.
Right, and here's the thing. I'm gonna sit there and record that, put that, and
I'll talk about that because this is a free way to record the screen, right? You don't need any cracked software, nothing.
no worries.
You can just get recorded everything you want.
It is getting recorded, folks. All right, let me just get this up there. All right, I'm going to show some things real quick, if you don't mind. Bam. Whoops. Share. Howard told you that there's no way to get 1 penny Facebook ads. I've been doing Facebook ads for quite a while, folks. a long time, for many years. I just got back into it heavier this time. I just want to bring something up, if you don't mind. As you can see, I'm always talking to gurus about how to set up Facebook ads. Sorry, I put that one on private, and you're not going to see it. But at least I'm honest. Here's the thing. Let me bring it up in the meantime, but I'm going to show you exactly how I'm getting a lot of this stuff done. Let me say stop sharing. Just want to bring it up in the meantime. You see that background, man? I just need some more lights. That way you can see the background, but I thought that was pretty kick-ass. You say upload. And,
yeah, I think it was 2015. Luke Magere, I think you know him. He was teaching about, the launch was Viral Autobots. I don't know if you remember that product, but he teach everyone how to do that, how to get very cheap Facebook ads. But at that time, I was getting inside the market, so I could not understand very well what he was teaching.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure that there's a way, a very safe way to do that, and usually use viral content.
What's
like
his name again?
Luke Magere. I'm going to write here because my pronunciation could not be so good.
McGuire, you mean?
Yeah. I think
I know Luke. I know all the dudes. I'm friends with everybody.
The product was viral.
Now, guys, I specify. I don't do anything but Facebook ads. I'm just telling you straight off. Howard's a smart guy. He's a good guy. He knows YouTube ads. He doesn't know Facebook ads. I'm going to know YouTube ads and Facebook ads. I'm going to make sure that I'm the expert, one of the top guys in the world for knowing, especially Facebook ads and YouTube ads. I spend maybe 3 hours studying Facebook ads. That's why I'm able to get stuff like this, and I'll show you. This is just one of my campaigns, and I'm just so that you guys say. So when you tell me that you can't afford to do Facebook ads, I'm like, you know what? Stop fucking telling me that. You know, I'm just gonna be honest. You're fucking wasting my time. All right. See right here. I mean, this is just. I've done a lot of campaigns. When they shut off, they don't show you exactly what I'm doing. Right here? I'm getting a penny an ad. Okay, I just started that not too long ago. You look over here. I have a shitload of campaigns. Okay, a shitload of them. You see, I mean, it has a populate. Look, I'm still going down. You see that? I do a shitload of things. The only way that you're going to learn how to do this is freaking just doing it. If you're not running Facebook ads, you're not learning. I only spend sometimes 78 cents. I get a penny a view. And here's the thing. I'm in a big Facebook mastermind group. I'm talking about major, and there's probably maybe about 50, 60 guys in there. These are the top guys in the world. Sorry, I can't give you a link, okay? But because you got to be basically invited. It's hard. I can't get you. And I'm just telling you, these are big guys. They're inside, including like Don Wilson, who's doing $1 million in there. One of the things is that when there's a catastrophe, unfortunately, like what happened in the UK, where the Elena, or what's her name, that rock star girl. When there's a catastrophe going on inside the world, Facebook wants you to focus on that, so that your ads are going to be much more what? Expensive. Does that sound right, everybody? And that's just basically, it's a fact. It's not something that's said, but it's something that I found out and everything. Here's the other thing, is that you have lead forms. Lead forms is good for, which I'm telling Griff, I'm becoming a master at it, Griff, is getting people to sign up for webinars. Why I like webinars is basically because through all these ads, and especially, they have a form where that you can actually capture what? All those emails. And you can sell things a lot easier on a webinar. These are golden nuggets that I'm giving out right now. It's very valuable stuff. So you want to learn Facebook ads. How do you learn Facebook ads? Well, let me show you. Would you like to learn for free? Hell yeah. Let me go over there, bam. My buddy Fred Lamb, he's an expert at Facebook ads. I buy every freaking course out there on YouTube ads and Facebook ads. If I don't get it for free, I freaking buy it. I'm just telling you straight off. Why? I have to have it. Like, for example, this one was like maybe over $100. I bought this one. The reason that why did I buy this one, guys, is because, first of all, if I don't get, if he locks me out of it because I am a JD affiliate, and they usually do shut off just like Grip does, you're gonna be crying because it won't be available no more. This is a kick-ass product right here. Not only did he actually give the training with it, like dark post and all this shit and everything, but what he did was he gave something in there which I also purchased also, which was an upsell. It's how to spy on your competitors. Meaning where that you can actually tell what kind of ad they're doing, what kind of, and how many, and how good and how well it's doing, so you can actually copy and paste that ad. That's what's kick-ass. I was going to ask Grip if he can maybe possibly create something later on. I'll go over it with him. But he'll probably make it so much effing better. It's going to be just crazy-wise. I want to come out with a course like this myself because I have a lot of Facebook courses. I even have ones from Kevin Fahey. I have from Jimmy Kim. I have Fred Lamb, Dr. Ben Atkins. I buy everything out there. I even pay $97 a month just to be part of a Facebook mastermind. My education. You guys are smart enough to actually do the same with us. You're getting a lot of my information that I've spent multi-thousands of dollars. I spent $5,000 with Don Wilson for a month just to learn everything that he knows. He does over $1 million a month. Would you pay $5 grand to learn from him? Hell yeah. Okay. You guys have to start doing what I'm asking you to do. When I say run a Facebook ad, you're gonna get, you will tell me why you didn't do it. If I'm being honest, I know. You know that I know. You're fucking lazy. I'm gonna use the French. You can give me a 1,000 different excuses, but I'm telling you, I promise you, if you start to spend the 5 minutes and just push something, like, oh, okay, you guys say, oh, wow, man, I'm busy. I don't freaking leave my desk sometimes. I eat this. I got almonds. I got eggs. I got my food being brought to my table, so I don't have to leave here because I study. I try to pick up information because that puts a shitload of money in my pocket. Okay? I mean, I'm gonna be straight up with you, and this is not bragging, because I spend 3 hours of training every day learning strategies on Facebook ads, YouTube ads, and all this stuff. Because Grip pays me for one reason only, is to bring fucking results. I'm gonna use these. I use shock words for a reason, so I wake you up so that you're not falling asleep while I'm talking. If I don't bring results, he finds somebody else. There's a reason that Todd Gross said to Grip that James is one of the best in the world at doing what he does. Because I don't want to be number 2. I have to be number 1. If I'm not number 1, I'm pissing and groaning. And you ask Grip, I get angry. Okay, I'm literally, and I'm not kidding you. I have a bad temper when I'm not number 1. I freaking flip things.
It's almost
okay. I break things. Okay, I have to be number 1. If you want to be number 1, you got to work on your branding. You got to work on your Facebook ads, your YouTube ads. You got to use Grip software. You got to pay attention to what we're doing, saying, and you got to do what we're asking to do. If I tell you to run a Facebook ad, freaking, it takes you fucking 5 minutes, okay? 5 minutes to run a Facebook ad. It's so freaking simple. It really is. You go on a YouTube and everything, and you YouTube it. Okay, that's how I started in. And then, see, the reason is because when you guys, like, for example, I think it was Dan, he was asking questions. That's how I knew he was running it. You want to make money? Everybody says, I want to make money. I ain't making money, okay? Let me just be straight up with you why you're not making money. Is because you're not doing what I'm telling you to do. You got to do the Facebook ads. You got to learn it. The YouTube ads are okay. Okay, I think they're secondary. Facebook ads, you run a Facebook ad. You got a fat loss factor, right? You can target it to people that want to lose weight. You can make a video. I got free. You actually got more stuff inside Grip's agency. Got more stuff that you all need. You need to make videos, whatever you need. And if it's not there, I'll show you some free source to actually find it. You make that video, then you start targeting maybe Weight Watchers. Find a ClickBank offer, right? You get to see. Here's the thing about ClickBank offers, especially a fat loss factor, which I've actually advertised myself, is that I was going at the fat loss factor, but it wasn't just the front end I was making. I was making freaking recurring money. Because there's a back end that's a real sneaky mother effer that actually gets you signed up. And then I was making an extra $27 or whatever every freaking month on some of these guys actually for 6 months or longer. And it's easy to sign up and get approved for ClickBank offers. It's easier to make money with ClickBank than CPA. CPA might be paying you $1 or something like that because you're capturing emails, right? You can also capture emails inside Facebook advertising. How do you do it? Lead forms. I know lead forms. Okay? You can actually do webinars like Marcel. He's really good at free YouTube advertising, right? Yes. Okay? And what we're doing is that you go over there and you say, hey, here's a 3-part series of how I do YouTube ads, and I capture 1,000 people or more within 3 months. Click the Learn More button. What's going to ask you? You set up your lead forms, and all of a sudden you put some series of questions, and then also it also captures the email, which you are entitled to, right? And then you can sell them to your $97 webinar. How hard is that? Are you good at Google Ads? I think somebody here is. You say, here's the 3-step system that I actually use to make $1,000 or more. It's a free webinar. Sign it right up here. Use lead pages, that stuff in Facebook. If you don't know how to use it, you YouTube it. I mean, the only reason I buy every Facebook course out there or any ad related course out there is because knowledge is power. It's putting money in my pocket. But everything that I learn will be on YouTube somewhere. I just buy because I want to know this shit better than you guys. Because the more I know, the more money it puts in my pocket. I don't even need a fucking, okay, I'm going to use the word, email list. I know how to send ads for a penny a view, okay? Let me show for you some of you guys that just jumped on so that you know that I do know my shit and everything. I do know this shit, okay? And I get excited because you got to get excited about making money, okay? If you're not, you're sleeping, okay? These ads, because you don't see them, it's because I turn them off. Because anytime there's some crap going on, that there's, you know, there's something. Like right here, I'm gonna show, let me reload this, right? It'll go down cheaper, especially when I start getting some views to this. After 3 days, after an ad matures, it goes down what? Cheaper. Okay? In the first couple of days, you might see your ads for maybe about 10 cents, 12 cents, or whatever, or 8 cents, or let me see what the hell this is or anything. Okay, look. Is this a crazy motherfucker? Okay, does this get you excited? Okay, how much am I paying for a view? Okay, 1 penny. What do you guys think about that? 1 penny, 1 penny. I pay a penny a view. Okay, you know what most people pay? 12 cents to 18 cents. You know why I know how to do this? It's because I practice. You can, like this ad has probably been going on. Let me see, this offer opened up at, let's say 10 o'clock. Right now it's about 5 hours later. If I let this run for 3 days, how much probably can I do? Now, here's the thing, guys. Let me show you how I do this. And I'm putting money right in your pocket. But I'm just going to go into my Facebook account or anything. So I'm not going to show you how much money I made because that's me, not you. But you can imagine what I'm doing, okay? I'm just going to go into the thing real quick, and I just want to, bam. Let me say, let's say. And I study every day. I told you that before. I mean, I'm just like Griff's products that he puts out. I study and I learn it because I know it's going to put money in my pocket. His live streamer has already probably put thousands of dollars in my pocket. How many guys have streamed the video? None of you.
James, are you using the advanced advertising features of Facebook, or are you just using Ads Manager?
You know what? I have used Power Editor, but I like just using the normal thing. I like to get it out there. I don't go crazy.
Okay.
let's put it this way. With my, I mean, I'll be straight up with you. I'm making sure that my video is not being shared. But anyway, I'm probably close to $300 just my advertising money. I'm talking about for today or pushing their products. Okay? I mean, I'm really showing you. Nobody else is gonna freaking show you this. You know why? Because they don't want the freaking what? Competition. I want you guys to succeed. Okay.
James, do you have any viral fan pages, or do you know the strategy that they use a viral fan page to get others fan page to become bigger? Do you know this strategy? Because there's a guy here in Brazil who teach that. And
you know,
he teaches.
It would be great to get him on, man. It's just anybody could see. Here's the thing. I want this. I see the reason I get passionate is because I want everybody to be an expert in every area. Like Marcel, you become an expert in my thing. I want this to be basically a mastermind, so everybody's teaching their techniques. I don't mind being the Facebook guy, okay? I'm good with that, I love it. Pretty soon I will be the YouTube guy too, because I'm gonna study all this shit and everything. I would know this better than anybody else out there. And pretty soon I'll pass you up, Marcel, because I have a hunger. I have a lion passion for everything that I learned. You can hear it in my voice. That's how you gotta be in this business. You wanna basically grab more information, more money, and more money. Because see how it's subconsciously? Because more information equals what? More money. Okay, that's why we're here. Because we love I like it where I can just sit around on my ass all day long and take my dog out or take a run around the neighborhood or build a $500,000 house. This is not to brag, this is to motivate you. I don't show people this. I show you what's attainable. Okay, you see what's behind me. Okay, this is not the brag. Do you think I freaking care about anybody else that's not inside this mastermind? Hell no. I want you guys to be hungry. That's why, because what did you say before, Marcel, when we were talking on the webinar, before you even freaking knew me? You were on Griff's list. You didn't know me. Okay? But now you know me and know that everything I tell you is the fact, Jack, right? But you thought I was bullshitting. People don't know what's attainable. This shit is attainable. Okay? He's making a shitload of money. Ben Atkins is making it. These guys don't know much more than you. They only know a little bit more, but you can know a lot more. I'm getting you to, you have to learn your paid traffic. Okay, if you have an affiliate product, you can run Facebook ads. If you have a launch, you can run FB ads. You can run ads to anything you want. Traffic is the king. Let me tell you something. Okay, this is no bullshit. This is why I love Griff software. Here's the best freaking software. When I make these videos, this is the real. Okay, my eyes are gonna always tell you the truth, because what they say, look in the person's eyes and tell them to take it. When I went on there and I made a video that everybody saw, then I said that Griff's products are the best. They are. His software works straight out of the box. He has made me thousands, and he's gonna make me thousands or more. Do you understand, guys, that how many $35,000 deals I got going on? Think of a number. Would I have actually told you, would it basically help you get it if I told you 17? Am I worth listening to? What you need to do is do what I tell you. By the next time that you come on, run one Facebook ad. You can turn it off. I can turn off my ad right now, and all I spent was 75 cents. Okay? But I ran my first Facebook ad. When you're running your Facebook ad, I want you to screen share it. And that way, we'll actually go over it, and I'll actually use it as a case study. You know what's going to happen because you did your Facebook ad? It's going to take you 5 minutes running through. Is that I'm going to basically be able to help you make it better. Because you can sit here and watch, but if you don't do, you're not going to learn jack shit. Okay? Remember, there was a time that I was sitting there exactly where you were sitting. Okay? I didn't know shit over. There was 700 people inside a group. It was a mastermind group. It was a 4-week mastermind. It was about AdSense. Nobody else made money. Me and my brother, after we learned it, we were doing $10,000 to $15,000 a month in AdSense because we did exactly what he said and we ran with it. That's what you can do here. But if you sit here and say, hey, you know what, James was real entertaining. It was a lot of fun to listen to. He made me laugh or anything. That's a good thing I listened to. Let me go back to it, go eat my McDonald's and let me go just surf the porn sites again. Because I know that some of you probably already do that. Yeah, start smiling if you do. Look at you guys all smiling, right? So I'm going to tell you, start getting into the courses. You'll find free courses online for Facebook. Learn one thing at a time, then jump onto the other thing. Look, Facebook will keep you busy for a lifetime with all the changes. They already have put a measure in there that where you can actually split test different campaigns. Once you learn your Facebook advertising, you'll have the confidence to be able to go up to any business owner and say, look, I can do this, do this, do this, do this, because you know your stuff. And so anyway, does anybody have any hangups? I know that one person did their it doesn't matter if you didn't do it. It doesn't. There's always time. You can run one and wow, I have actually did this this call right now. It's all good. But run, please, I'm begging you or anything, because I do care about you guys. I mean, I don't want you guys to be the other 599 people that were inside my group and I was the only one that succeeded. Okay, I'm telling you what it takes. Just run it. I mean, just do $75, do $1 at it, but don't do it no more than $5 a day. Okay, you set up at $5 a day, and then when it goes to 75 or $1 or something like that, or 50 cents, you just freaking turn it off and go on. But at least you ran an ad and you actually seen some kind of results to it. And the more ads you do, I promise you, it's going to get easier and easier, and you're going to see more results. Because what you're going to find out is some stuff that actually works and some stuff that doesn't. And then, because what I want to do is I want to have all 13 people inside here, and I want you to be teaching me, showing me what you did to actually get cheaper ads. Does that make sense? Any questions or anything that I can answer before I go on to basically the software that's coming out a little bit later, Griff and I? Just ask away, man. I'm here. Trust me, I'm here to help. If you're not asking questions, you're not learning. Interaction. He who asks the questions controls the conversation. I'm a salesman, you know that.
So James, I was in the Power Editor, and I was trying to run a lead generation campaign, and I think that was the wrong thing to do, because when I got in there, it actually asked me or prompted me to set up a lead capture form inside of Facebook, and that's not what I wanted to do. So I switched it to conversions then, and then I didn't have to do that anymore. So when you advertise, do you normally advertise for conversions, or?
I go for traffic. I go for engagement. I go I and video views. Depends, and I go for lead forms. Like, for example, you know, when I'm advertising, I try to get, you know, what my companies I have companies, okay, but you guys can do the same thing. Especially if you want to get into coaching or whatever the hell you want to do. You want to do this for business, digital agencies, that's where all the money is digital agencies, is you use lead forms. Your lead forms you want to be real good at, because your lead forms you actually use to actually capture people for webinars, or you capture actually to get leads for businesses.
So when you say lead forms, is that what I ran into? Is that what the lead form is inside of Facebook?
Yeah, if it actually says either bullet points or whatever you run, that's actually lead forms.
Okay.
Does that make sense? And then what it does is basically it captures your email for you. It has things that you can actually put inside there, like email, first name, last name. Just don't put, like, for example, instead of putting address, I put zip code. Because sometimes they don't want to put their address in, right? If you want to basically upsell them on something, it might be a high product or whatever, you have to get their phone number.
So where does that information go? Does that just go to Facebook, or can you also send it to your autoresponder?
I have something I use, it's called Zoho. That's very expensive. That basically captures a lot of stuff too. I also use a CMA or something like that. I don't know all these terms. I'm not techie. Okay, I'm the first one to tell you. But I work with guys that are much smarter than I at this, like Griff. He's techie. I'm not. Just something that we have it's going to be $1 million software. But this is stuff that, yes, Facebook captures the emails for you, and you can download them to your computer later on.
Okay.
And you're entitled to those emails through Facebook's terms. and you can actually email those folks out there. You can capture a huge email list by Facebook advertising. You can do a lot. You don't even need a capture page even. It'll set it up all for you, really. It's beautiful the way they do it. The reason they do it that way is because they want you to use it and they want to make it friendly. Anything that you don't know how to do, because I don't want to waste everybody's time on here or anything, I'm telling you, they make a shitload of YouTube videos, man. Shows you exactly what you need to do. Now, keep in mind that when you do go into these power editors and all these things, this is intimidating. Okay, it is intimidating, but you need to run a shitload of ads to get good at it. I've already ran maybe over 500 ads, but I'm running maybe 2-3 ads a day. I run ads maybe for an affiliate product and for the software launch that we have coming up. But I run a shitload of ads. I would love somebody to actually say, here, James, I want you to do my affiliate marketing for me. Here's $500. I could test and I could practice with your $500. I would love that all day long. You know what I'm saying? Because you're paying me to learn.
So when you promote an affiliate product, who do you normally target?
I target anybody who's in internet marketing. Also, I also have my own Pixel group also, where I've actually captured everybody. So retargeting Pixel. I have it all set up, man. I have it all set up in all my stuff. I mean, I told you before, I'm making this basically, I have to do this because I'm going to ask Grip to actually set up a Pixel, retargeting Pixel also, so that I can also do it for our stuff too. So that we can actually just find these and search these people out. Also, we have a guy that's inside the coders, one of the coders. I'm not going to name his name or anything because it's top secret, and I'm not, because I don't know who's watching except for you guys or anything. But you know what? He's an expert at Facebook ads, and I just asked him, you know what? If you want to be friends with people like me and other folks out there, because we know how to do it. I even asked him. I said, hey man, straight up, I called him Mr. X. I said, how do you run your Facebook ad? I already know exactly how he does it or anything, which I found out because I have a couple of ways that I do it that's even better than him, and I get better conversions. You know, and Chris comes and starts smiling, damn, he's getting good, and I get it for a lot cheaper than he does or anything. But that's because I make it as a game. I'm very competitive. If you're getting your offers for a penny click, I'm going to try to get half a penny. What's that, Grip?
Here's a golden nugget for everybody. The target age group for the people we're trying to reach is 47 to 65.
There you go.
You don't want the youngsters. It's the guys my age and younger. It's the guys that are looking at retirement. It's those people that are hungry for information. So if you're going to target an age group, don't waste yourself and your time on the 20s and 30, 40 somethings, because they ain't listening. They don't care. Put your time and your effort into the group that's going to produce the most, and that's going to be anywhere from 45 years old to 65 years old. That's the group.
It's very true. I mean, I was targeting a little bit differently than him. I was targeting 35 to 65, but you know what? 45, 65. You know what? You split test. I'll be right back. I locked my wife out for a reason. I got to learn through the garage. 1 second. I'll be 3 seconds.
When I look at my stats and I look at who my customer base is, those are the golden years. That's who's buying my products. Period. I don't get the youngsters. I just don't. Guys are established, or they're trying to be established marketers, and those guys are going to be 50 years old. I mean, there's just no two ways about it. So I have to get up and walk every 25 minutes, so I don't always stay in here for very long. It was a week ago today. I was in the hospital. So.
Did you have a stent put in?
Horrible.
Ah, okay.
The one main artery was blocked at 85%. They called it a widowmaker. I fought it for about 2 hours. I mean, I wasn't going to go. If I had gone, I wouldn't be sitting here today.
Yeah, good choice.
Okay. Questions? Anybody have any questions? I mean, I'm running a lot. I'm making around $200 to $300 just on my ads. Okay. I mean, so I'm just telling you straight off, that's the way I'm doing it. The reason I'm practicing it so hard and anything, because I want to be the top JV manager in the world. Straight up. And I know Facebook ads is the way to do it. I'm always see, here's the thing, whatever you're doing, if you want to be a coach, you want to be a digital marketer, if you want to be a person that's that basically gets leads for offline businesses, you have to have a dedication to being the best in the world at what you do. By doing that, you study, study, study. I spend 3 hours a day minimal studying on Facebook and YouTube and paid ads to make myself better, and Grip software. Okay, I learned his live streaming. I learned, I freaking learned everything he does. I mean, everything I make, see, I used to be lazy. I'm gonna tell you, when I fuck up, and I'm gonna use the word fuck up, and become lazy, I'm hurting the whole team that we have. So I told Grip, I said, I'm gonna start learning this software better than anybody else. And by doing that, I can explain it to the JVs and folks out there about the launch and get them more excited about it. Does that make sense? So if you wanna be a person that knows YouTube advertising for free, you wanna be the best in the world. Buy every freaking course that you think is that's reputable. I buy everything that's reputable on Facebook advertising and YouTube. I own Justin's. Most of the times they give me the shit for free. Okay, I'm being honest. It's great stuff or anything. But if I find out that I might be locked out, because you know, if I wanted free access to anything, they would just shoot it out for me. It's basically because of me, who I am, or anything. But the whole thing is that a lot of times, if I want it and I like it, I freaking buy it. Because I want it. I want access inside. Now, here's the other thing I'm going to tell you guys real quick. If you want to learn a guy's funnel and how they if you want to be a product creator, right? And you want to learn a guy's funnel, I've done this a few times. Buy the product. Get on his freaking email list. See what kind of emails he writes out. See what he does in webinars. I got something to tell Grip later on how to put another $500,000 in our pockets later on. Because I buy the products. I see what they're doing, and I said, oh, I see what you're doing. It's very easy to learn somebody's business by buying their product. You understand? This is the only business in the world that you can learn their whole freaking business almost by buying their product. I can learn I learned that there did, like example, this is gonna get Grip really excited, but a kind of an average guy puts another $56,000 in his pocket on a webinar, or sorry, with a webinar, on a product launch. So no, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Everything be recorded. But I'm just telling you guys, you have to buy, if you want to learn something, buy the product. If you want to basically, even coaching, webinars. If you want to learn about how they do a webinar and how they actually promote a video product, Marcel, buy the freaking product. Then you can basically make it, you know, you can take some of the thoughts out of it and you make it better and sell it later. And Grip and I will actually partner up with you and actually, you know, figure out how to do it right. That's how you do things. Actually, I mean, there's one guy, yes.
I was doing this research because, you know, I want to launch a YouTube product, right? And I was doing this research. And when I found that, at least in Brazil here, the products are very, very bad. There's nothing useful inside, nothing different that you have in the YouTube creators, for example. Sometimes it's better, YouTuber creators is better than their products. They are selling this for $4.97 here, or $3.97, something like that. And when I did this research, I was thinking about, you told me a couple of days before, I think, that get 8% done, and if it's good enough, move on.
80% done, it's good enough, move on, because I'll get 20 things done before you get done. This is how I am. Yeah. Grip, before you leave, real quick, I'll answer the rest of your thing. Is there a way we can talk about that software? Just seeing Grip's still there. I didn't know he muted. I'm not here. Oh, no, I'm here. Yeah, if you just talk about the software real quick, if you don't mind or anything.
No, I know. I was talking to Dan. Dan said he was leaving. I didn't see it.
Oh, okay. Now here's the thing. I bring this out so I don't give crap to you guys here and everything, because you know what, we're all good here. Is that a little bit later? When can we do a buzz video to show all these features to the JVs and affiliates about that video matrix?
This afternoon.
What's that?
This afternoon.
Okay, probably right after this or whatever, sometime after this, I'll hit them up. Here's the thing, guys. Don't try to make it perfect. It's not going to be perfect. Second thing, get shit done. GSD.
Biggest problem. I don't care who. I don't give a rat's ass who hears this. If you don't do anything, nothing's going to happen. You're going to sit on your fucking ass. Nothing's going to happen. I'm sitting here a week after a major heart attack. I was in here the same day I came home, last Friday. I'm catching up on my Skype chats. You know what? Nothing happens if you don't do something.
Yeah, he's right.
It doesn't happen. And you know how many people signed up for this friggin' mastermind? And you know who's in here? The only people that are going to make it work. There's only 4 of you that are in here participating. You guys are going to be the ones that are going to make a shitload of money. And the other ones are going to go crying. And it makes no bloody sense to me in any way that somebody can be buying into my tools, not getting the training, and not using them. Because that's like a bullet to the head. What the hell are you thinking?
Here's another thing, guys. You have to, and it's very simple. If you have questions how to use it, I know how to use almost everything because I love the software. And I'm not saying because Grick's here. Because when Grick wasn't here, did I say it before? Yes. I said his software is the greatest stuff out there. I told you that. Because I can understand it. I can do it. Plus, I love it and it works. Because a lot of times there's software out there. And I spend all this freaking time learning it, and all of a sudden the shit don't work. You know, does that piss you off or what? The shit don't work. There's somebody that tried to rip him off on his MediaCaster and everything, the thing that with the live stream and everything. I spent a while trying to freaking, I thought it was me, man. I was starting to have that anxiety, depression, because I'm like, what the hell? Am I getting dumber? You know, I was getting dumber because I was using the software. That's what happened. But all of a sudden I get into Griff software. It freaking works. There's very little time that I ever had to ask this man for actually how to use it. And that tells you a lot. I mean, I'm just telling you, his software is the best. You don't have to buy anything else, okay? I mean, sure, you love my videos or anything and how I promote stuff. Hell, if you want to buy it, I put freaking money in my pocket. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll buy you some more fucking steak dinners or whatever. Hell, I buy all the shit you want, you know? But the thing is that you don't need to, because everything that Griff has, or everything I'm promoting is prevalent inside his, or it actually works 10 times better. I'm just telling you straight up. I mean, I think it even has a graphics trader. I don't know. It has so much stuff in there. But the thing is that I'm just telling you is that what I did, okay, I'm going to tell you how the easiest way to go through the agency is what you do is go through that user manual first. And you start speed reading, you know. And then all of a sudden, when you find something that you want to check out, then you read a little bit slower on it. Then you go to it, and then you start playing around with it. Because some of the stuff you're never going to use. I'm just going to be, maybe it might be, for example, this invoicing thing. I'll never use that, right?
Hang on a minute. There's shit in there I don't use.
Mm-hmm.
It's there for some people, and if you decide you need to use it, great. But everything isn't for everybody. You got to pick what you need and use what you need.
Yeah, it's like picking apples off a tree. You're not gonna pick out the apple. Some are rotten, some are all right.
Yeah, I mean it's all encompassing, but you don't need it all. You need what you need to make money. I mean that's the only part.
But it's all there. If you need it, it's there. But like I said before, right now when you go through agency, I know what you're going because I'm one of you guys. You kind of like, bam, all the stimulus hitting you in the head. Wow, you got video link wheels, you got this, you got video custom downloaders, you got this. You got stuff that live stream, you got stuff that actually wash your freaking car, right? You got stuff that will probably clean your house that Griff has in his software. But here's the thing. The best way to figure out what's inside here is go through the user manual. And just go, and then what it has is the headlights. And then you just go straight down, bam, 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 bam. And when you click one of those things, it brings you straight to what the software is. Wow, that works. And I'm just telling you, really, that it's easy to use. If you have any questions, just bring it up. That's all. We're all here and everything. But here's the thing, you guys are, I bet you a lot of you guys probably only use 2 or 3 of them. I don't know how many pieces of software is in there. What is it, a couple hundred? I wouldn't be surprised if there's a couple hundred. But the thing about it is that it's all easy to use. What I found out is out of the thing, you're going to use about 10 different things over and over. One of the main things that I use over and over is the custom downloader. Because most of the shit out there is actually going to make you put shit in your computer. His software is the only thing that's safe that you can actually trust. That won't put a bunch of shit in your computer. You have to hire someone like Griff or somebody else to take that shit off your computer. That stuff is worth the price of almost being inside there. The other thing you're going to use is a live streamer. And then there's something else in there that I haven't even checked out or anything that's probably dynamite. It's something that actually can help with the Google AdWords or find out what the likes and what people are into. I got to start learning that because, like I said, I'm promoting that franchise. Every freaking guy knows that or anything. I don't hide shit or anything. But I'm going to use that to find out how so that I can scale up my campaigns, my Facebook ads, and make them even cheaper and more pinpointed.
My AdWords tool is one of the best on the planet, and I'm not beating my drum. We took, and it took us a month to get approved for that API, and that's a developer's API. So the data that's coming out of that, what it's getting for you out of your AdWords accounts, is it doesn't get any better, and it ain't lying to you. It's the best there is, and nobody uses it. And shit, that's fine. It's just the more people that don't use my shit.
Resources. He's great. He's like, hey, you know what? You don't want to use my because it takes resources to use this thing. So he's hosting it. You're taking. Yeah. You should thank you guys. You guys don't use it. You're putting money back in this faucet.
The more people that don't use my tool is more bandwidth for everybody else. So the guys that are using it, that's what it's there for. The guys that don't want to use it, well, shit, they're just pissing it all away. And Marcus, I see you're in here, partner. I'm glad you're here. And don't be stressing about anything, partner. I got your ass covered for a long time, just so you know.
Yeah, everything works out. Look, guys. Also, I was going to ask you, Griff. I've been using the link wheel. See, I know because I ask him questions. He knows I'm using his stuff because I ask questions. Find out where the links are after I use a link wheel or how to use the send 50 links or whatever.
What? Run that by me again.
But when I run a 50 backlink campaign inside agency, how do I find the links? Because when it shows the links, it's just showing the YouTube video.
I think Canuck's got a downloadable CSV for that. I'd have to check.
I'll have to check. Yeah.
Those backlinks are all done on our server. We have a backlink farm on the server. So those backlinks are in-house. It's just like that new crap you were showing me last night about the guy was touting we got 500 friggin' backlinks that come with the crap and this and that and the other thing. Mm-hmm. Well, so what? I've had that for 6 friggin' months already. Who cares? Video Matrix. I'll tell you, Video Matrix. And actually, I couldn't be more proud of it. But
it's good.
It's going to be the most powerful tool I've got because we've taken and we've combined Matrix with Video Rank Rocket, which is all of our ranking tools, in one platform. So you're going to get all the syndication. You're going to get all the social metrics. You're going to get all the social backlinking. But what's cool about this, and this is one part that nobody, and even I really haven't really touched on it and talked about it, is we're not streaming a video and then doing the backlinking, okay? We're doing it simultaneously. That live stream is going 13 places at one time. Nobody is doing that. Nobody. And that's what's important about Video Matrix. It's all in real time. We shoot it, we stream it to YouTube as a live event, and that live event is simultaneously streamed to those 10 or 13 other social media accounts all at the same time.
Very simple to use, guys. I already started using it. Yeah. I already started. And then Mr. X, is that we knew right away that I was using it. And that's what he goes, Rip, you remember he said, oh, geez, I have to unlock the IP or something like that. Because I was like, but even though Grip was inside the, out for a little bit, I said, I gotta get my hands on this, start using this so I know it, really well and everything. And I'm saying that, I go, wow, this is kick-ass. The one thing that you gotta do, which, that you gotta do this anyway, is you gotta set up the accounts ahead of time. You gotta set up your Pinterest accounts. You gotta set up your Reddit accounts. See, the way I'm talking about it is because I'm using it. You set up these accounts ahead of time. After they're set up, it's basically only a couple of things put in there, and bam, that stuff works. And it's pinging it right away too. And it actually tells you the pinging, pending, and all that stuff that's available. This stuff is a killer piece of software. That's, I mean, I got my Grip that he actually released. Am I able to use it now? Because I think that you had to put a key in there or something. I forgot what it was. Some kind of lock that was in there.
Yeah, it's
Can you use that with OBS?
What?
Can you use that with OBS?
OBS,
Open Broadcast Software.
Yeah,
Open Broadcaster Software.
Yeah, OBS is a broadcasting software. I don't like it. A lot of people love it. I use vMix. vMix is better. It's easier to use, and with vMix I can stream to YouTube, Facebook. But see, any of those broadcasting softwares, you're only streaming to one place or two places, maybe. And they're dependent on the horsepower of your PC and your internet connection. So if your PC is not up to snuff and your internet connection sucks, well, nothing's going to happen. Okay? So with Video Matrix, you grab that same, you're not going to do it live. It's pre-recorded. So what? You grab that video and you upload it. You hang a little intro on it because YouTube's always got 10 or 15 seconds in the front end before it hooks up. And we're shooting it to 13 places all at the same time. So
but that's just for recorded videos, right? If I want to make a stream, for example, like I want to make a stream right now for talking in your platform. So I cannot do that. I need to record the video and then upload. Is there any way to make it live? Because it will be a very fantastic thing if you can do a live with everyone. Every place at the same time should be.
I'm working.
I'm already using it.
It's a large expense. I need an RTMP server. There's some things that I need before I can do that. And right now I depend on Facebook's and YouTube's RTMP servers. They're handling the video stream. And what I have to do is I have to, to do it the way you're suggesting, which is my dream. I'm working on it. The minute I can handle that stream myself, well, you can bet you we will be. There's no doubt in my mind. 3-4 months probably, maybe sooner. It's in progress. That's really about all I can say. I've got my guys that work on my stuff, and then I've got a guy in the Ukraine who is just an awesome programmer. But I even built all of my initial YouTube streaming tools. And so we're working on an RTMP server. And, as soon as I can get it to work, yeah, we'll be doing that. But then I'm going to take it on a national level. So it's not going to be meant for marketers. It's going to be meant for everybody and anybody that wants to stream on wherever they want to stream to. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming up here. But see, I'm going to leave you guys with this. You see two guys here. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't care if there's 10 guys. And this comes with the heart. But if I don't tell you, I'm not your friend. I run everybody here to be really good friends, okay? But if I'm not honest with you, then what the hell am I good for, right? There's 13 guys here. Usually there's 1 or 2 that'll make really big money on this. I'm just being honest. And the odds are, it's not against you. is gun to yourself, because you're your worst enemy. I'm just telling you straight up. I was no different than one of you guys sitting here, any one of you guys. The only difference is I take massive action. You see my energy, man, it's off the hook. I talked to you, Marcel. Did you see my energy? I was like a hurricane in your face, couldn't even breathe. But that's what it takes to actually exist in a thing. Let me tell you, if I told you what I got on my plate, you couldn't even freaking handle it. One of my things that I'm dealing with, even building this $500,000 house, man, I'm freaking back there shoveling rocks. If you watch my video on YouTube, you see what I'm going through. I'm laying wood on the thing. I'm wheel bearing rocks. I'm laying down floor. I'm actually putting CBS block up. I'm doing heavy shit. And on top of, you know, doing everything else. And running a national franchise. I mean, I'm doing a lot of shit. But one thing, you gotta have tons of energy. If you don't put the hours in, 18 hours in, you're not gonna be successful. You wanna make $1 million in a field? You gotta be willing to put the effort in. Anybody can tell me that, oh, I don't got time. You got as much time as I got time. Just problem is that I use it much more efficiently. You gotta want this badly. You basically gotta, I mean, and this sounds shitty, but you gotta almost pretend there's a loved one's life on their life. That's how you gotta be. I work this like a crazy person. There's nobody else that works harder than I do, except for Grit. And that's just, I'm telling you, Marcel, am I up all the time? Hell yeah. You know how busy I am, but I make time for you because you're important. And I know that everybody else is going to listen to this recorded. You're not here. You don't have the desires. I know some of you guys think I'm excluding you guys, like Thomas and, you know, the other guy with the back thing, all this stuff. That's fine, man. But you know what? Do your Facebook ad. The reason I'm telling you to do the Facebook, hey, look, if I didn't give a shit, I would say, hey, I make some jokes, say anything, tell you some wild foul things, and now you ain't get nothing out of these interviews, these little webbies. I mean, because nobody, let me tell you, nobody cares until they find out how much you care about them. And you know I care about you. That's why I spend so much time in here. I don't have to teach you my tricks, my methods, but I show you stuff. You could have spent $20,000 with some of these Mr. X guys. You know who I'm talking to, the guys with the, you know, from the UK crap and everything. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to actually, it's going to be email, and there's going to be maybe some Skype conversation, but it's not going to be live and them talking to you. Okay? You would have spent the money, and then you tell you to hustle other guys. I almost said the other French word. But the whole thing is that then you sell shitload of coaching and you're all that. While maybe some of these guys are doing that, or shit to make them. They're just faking it until they make it. They don't ever think. And usually, if you look to your left, you look to your right, look up, look back. Most of those guys are never beating up 6 months later on. I'm teaching you that actually going to keep from making you a millionaire. This is not what's going to sustain you in the market. When I tell you guys you need to learn Facebook advertising, secondary YouTube, and of course the YouTube traffic anything, that's so that you can make traffic anything. I'm already proving it that it works. With affiliate offers. It's going to be something ClickBank offers, affiliate offers, your own coaching, your own products. You guys have a product that we say, hey, the free traffic horizon, or whatever bullshit you want to call it. You would set up maybe 3 hours of training, gas grip or anything, and we'll set up a piece of software to go ahead with it and sell for $4.99. We sell it on a webinar. Bam, 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 bam. You know what? My friend Anthony and everything, within 11 to 8 months, he made $1 million on back-end webinars. Can it be done? Yeah. There's somebody written those Google AdSense. I think like Dan or some one of you guys or anything. You know what? I asked you guys many times. You know what Google AdWords? You know what paid advertising thing? Hit me up. We'll create a course. We'll get it going. We'll put it in the back end. We'll sell for $4.99. I'll get on these products. You know what I'm saying? You get a free webinar to actually, you know, part of the product. Then we sell them later on for $4.99. Then we spread it down. Want to put money in your pocket? How long did it take you to make that course? 3 hours? Big freaking deal. I made whole webinars, $4.99 packages for less than 3 hours. Okay? Right now, for this hour, I could throw another hour and I could have actually finished the whole package, and this thing could have made me $1 million. Just teach them Facebook ads or YouTube ads or whatever the hell it is. So it's all up to you, really. I mean, so the number one thing you want to do is that now, because you guys didn't do your homework last time, I double it up. Now you got to give me 2 Facebook ads. Okay, I don't care if you spend 60 cents, 50 cents, it doesn't matter. Okay, what I want you to do is what? Yes, speak up.
To where I'm gonna send these guys? Do I make a video? Do I make a website? Because I was reading, Facebook has a lot of issues. If you send to a page like this, if you have affiliate link, you cannot do that. There's a lot of things inside.
Just read the terms of service. Just read the terms of service. That's all it is. You'll find stuff, especially in ClickBank, where it says, hey, we don't allow this stuff. Most of them, they don't mind you sending Facebook for paid advertising. That's what you're going to see. They don't like your free YouTube advertising. Boom. Okay? And they'll tell you on YouTube that, especially on CPA offers, that you see, I used to do CPA offers. So it's the only way that somebody would know is because they did that, the terms of service. Am I right? Hell yeah. From Max Bounty, PeerFly. But to tell you, I bet you're not a PeerFly guy. You can't get in. I did. Because of my YouTube advertising back then, because I was the biggest guy out there. Ask Ray Lane, he'll tell you. Okay? I just don't get involved with it too much because I have other things I'm doing, especially with Griff. But the thing about it is that your paid advertising, they usually say no, they always say yes to it. Because if you're spending ad, then it's usually quality traffic. Bam. ClickBank, just read the terms of service, TOS, and then they will tell you what it is. They'll say nothing for maybe some shitty traffic sources. Like, for example, they'll send for $5, they'll send 10,000 clicks or some kind of stuff from like tier 3 countries. Tier 3 countries are from the, you know, what countries those are, right?
They want, Facebook wants, hang on a second. Facebook wants a website. They want their disclaimers in plain view.
Yeah.
In the footer. And it cannot be a spammy looking. It has to be a quality website with quality content.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have those three things, it's got to look good, it's got to be active, and it's got to have the disclaimers. If you've got those three things, in Facebook's eyes, you're safe. If you don't have those three things, you're screwed.
Yeah. They'll ban your account. That's what they do. That's what they do. Here's the thing.
That's why landing pages don't work.
Mm-hmm.
Build a website, have a landing page in the website, make it part of a blog, so it looks like it's part of the content in the website. Now you're good.
Like, see, guys, I have a website called liveprosper.com. I have a lot of websites. My blogs and my stuff I've set up for many years back, but it's an authority. So I get thousands of people that see it. Most people don't realize that. You want to build something, and you want to basically, like, for example, you want to find out where to take your privacy statements or anything, look at your Frank Kearns. People that are actually, here's Digital Marketer. Digital Marketer actually is Ryan Dice's product, or his website. Go to digital, and then see, and then sometimes what I do is I take it and I copy it, and I freaking just add it. My freaking disclaimers of private statements are like that long. Because I add everybody's, even if it's added triple, quadruple, because I want it all safe. After you have all that, you're basically clean. It's not a big issue. Now, if you get your Facebook ad account canceled or whatever, freaking open another one. Get another credit card, get another, just do it under another thing. It's not a big deal. And then, like, for example, you see FB Exciter, you see Video Marketer. There's one dude that's one of the coders that actually has those pages. And he just starts different campaigns. If he gets one credit card he makes a different page. He can make a different page like that. You see what I'm saying? It's not a big deal. You know what? Your excuses are what stops you. If you tell me you can't do this, do this. You know the answers a lot of you. If you don't know the answer, just ask.
Yeah,
okay, you can't screw this up.
Because I run Facebook ads before. But right now, my biggest problem is to actually set up a website. I'm struggling this entire week to set up a website in WordPress. I know that we have SiteIgniter tools. I tried that, but I cannot make it work. The truth is that. Even to do a static website, it seems pretty simple, but I cannot make the adjustments that I feel that was necessary. So I tried to come back to WordPress and try to do in a WordPress site, but I'm struggling with that because this is not my strong point, right?
It's okay. You're going to have something in your future that's going to take action. But in the meantime, put a page together for yourself. And then make it kick ass. Make it some kind of niche oriented. I don't care what it is. It could be free YouTube videos. I don't give a shit what it is, okay? Because I already have a YouTube site. I have over 7,000 people on there, okay? Here's the thing. What you need to do, and then you can actually do a campaign for likes. The more people that you get that are liking it, Rip is what taught me. Okay, I learned a lot of shit from Rip. Okay, and the only way you're gonna learn is by sometimes asking questions. Start a campaign, a cheap campaign, put a full video if you want or something like that. Give some free information, but build up your likes. For example, my page has about 4,000 people that liked it. I didn't even know they liked it, but they follow a James Knight. You see what I'm saying? I never did a campaign. I have 24,000 people that are mastermind group. Okay, and somebody, yeah, Rick just put out Elegant. There you go. I'm just putting that up there and everything so people will have it.
I just put a link in the chat to Elegant Themes. Elegant Themes is a service I've used for about the past, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. You can buy them one at a time. You can get their annual deal, which I think is $87 or $97 a year. But they're decent websites right out of the box. All you got to do is add, change and add the content. You get a full-blown website in a heartbeat. That's what I do.
There you go.
My regular websites, I go on to Theme Forest and I buy my own things. I mean, that's just what I do. And that's only when I got time to do it, because it takes a long time to learn how to work with a theme to make it look like you want it to look like. And if you can buy one right out of the box that's close, that's the ticket.
See how fast you saved all that trouble and all the headaches? That quick. That's what's the value of being in this group. You can actually, here's the thing. Guys, understand this. I was in the group that actually was $5,000 a month. We asked them who uses graphics. Well, I'm not going to tell you who uses graphics. I like those apples. Paying $5 grand a month, and the guy won't even tell you that. This group, we actually tell you everything. Okay? And there's probably over 1,000 people in that group. And you're still not going to tell you nothing. But the reason what we're doing is that we're building your knowledge up so that you guys can help teach the rest of the members. By teaching, you're going to actually even learn as we keep on going. And then you're going to basically, and as a coach and teacher, you're going to start putting money in your pocket because you're going to know how to hold group meetings. Does that make sense? Hell yeah. And that's what you got to get used to. But you got to be an authority. Like, and you know what? And you got to pick wherever you want to be. If you want to be a YouTube master, a product guy, you pick out what you want to do, learn everything there is about it, and do it. I picked Facebook for a reason. I love it. And plus, I want to be better than everybody else. And then when some so-called guru starts teaching something or saying something, I can say bullshit. Not that I would say, because, hey, you know what? I'm not there to coach him.
We've all been there. We've all done that. You know, I can't tell you how much money I've spent on crap. And as a matter of fact, there's a marketer, what the hell's his name? I don't mind putting it out there, Jack Hoffman. Jack is a royal pain in the ass. His themes were okay, but they were expensive. You'd end up with his search tools and his themes, you end up spending $97 a month. As a matter of fact, I canceled my services 6 months ago. And I was going through my PayPal account this morning, and I see he's still billing me. So I put in a PayPal dispute. I said, fuck you. You owe me. So, and this guy's a marketer.
They do it. You know, there's very few honest people inside this area like Rick. I'm just telling you. That's why I love working with Rick. What you see is what you get. He makes the best stuff out there. This stuff works right out of the box, and he supports it. You don't see after 6 months or something like that where the domain don't work anymore because it's only a 3-month-old domain that they purchased for.
And I call a spade a spade. Some people don't like that.
You don't like, you know what? But you know what? You gotta respect it. You may not like it, but you have to respect it because he tells you exactly what his mind. He's not somebody who actually says one thing, he means something else.
No, I'm going to do exactly what I say. I built my reputation on that. There's a whole lot of people think I'm just an ornery old bastard, an angry, ornery old bastard. Well, you know what? To some people, they deserve it.
They deserve it. I was going to say that.
But to the other ones, I got a heart of gold. You know,
He does. He does. And if, see, here's the thing: if Rick gets pissed off at you, let him fucking calm down, and then just talk it over with him. You know what? He's basically a big public bear. I'm just telling you straight out. He really is. Sometimes he says things, and Rick knows that he'll be smiling. Shit, I shouldn't have said that. You know, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has that. But the thing about it is, he's the guy. He's the best guy ever. I really mean that. I told him that, and I really mean it. And you can hear it on the other. Remember that last interview? My heart was in my hand. Remember I was saying stuff like that? I know you didn't watch it because he ain't got time to watch it. But I could have said anything I wanted on it. But look, guys, I really mean this. You got to do what I'm saying. If you don't do, if you didn't, just do 2 of them. I promise you, you're gonna thank me later on, 3 months from now, because it doesn't take a long time to be an expert at Facebook ads. It really doesn't. The more that you run, just do 50 cents, 75 cents a day. And do multiple ones. Screen share what you're doing it, and then share it with me. And then what I'll do is I'll take it on, and I'll basically take it on the here, and I'll basically say, hey, this is how what I would have done better. This is how it would convert better. Instead of actually 20 cents, I'll change it to 10 cents or 1 penny. Some things I can't change real cheap. For example, some of my stuff, especially on lead forms, it was going for maybe like $32. We got it down to $7. Okay, and that's for a person that actually puts all their shit inside there. That's really fucking hard to do, especially some keywords. But you know what? I'm working with masters and experts or anything, and I'm bringing this information to you guys. But anyway, we went through a lot. Ask last 2 minutes or whatever. Ask me whatever you want. Your homework is if you didn't give me 1 Facebook ad, we double it. That's what we're gonna do every freaking time. Because I'm gonna do it until you guys start knowing Facebook ads. The reason I want you to know Facebook ads because that is your guide to make $1 million in this business. If you don't do it, it don't matter to me because I kind of think of this as I'm the professor with the little mustache, whatever, bam, 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 and you guys are sleeping in the back of the desk. Or, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what? What you see is what you get. But the thing about it, if some of you guys, and I expect, seriously, out of this group, I expect 2 guys to really hit it hard, maybe 3. Two to make a shitload of money here. And when I mean a shitload of money, I'm talking about maybe $100,000 plus. Okay? One of you guys are going to make $1 million in this business. Okay? I don't know who. Marcel, I have a bit in my view. It could be anybody here. It could also be, you know what? Anybody. Okay? But the thing about it is that he who asks the most questions is the person who's going to lead the group because he's the one that actually brains thinking that answers the questions. You can't screw this up with Facebook ads. He already told you what to do. You can start running your video ads. You can do like pages. Yes.
My last question. I need to make 2 now. So can I send one of them to a video, a YouTube video, for example?
I don't care. Send one to a video. Send one to do one with videos and do one with traffic. I don't give a shit. You know what? Just do 2 separate ads. There's even something that you can duplicate an ad. You probably didn't even know that. This thing is freaking easy, man. I can do 25 cents and run 2 ads. I'm not bullshit you. I can do 16 cents. I can do 10 cents. I can do it for a 0 and show you I ran an ad and get free traffic and not even be charged by that. Okay? This thing isn't brain surgery. The reason that I tell you guys to do this because anybody else will say, okay, you heard what I said, just like I said before, you got a good chuckle on it, you know, buy Candias, and you know what, I'm going out with my own business. Just do your 2 Facebook ads, get it over with. Hey, it's okay, because next week is going to be 4. I'm not going to say 3, because I'm going to multiply. I'm going to double it. If it's 10, you're going to have to do 20. You know, and I'm just going to tell you, and then when you guys say, I ain't making no fucking money, you guys are bullshit. I go, no, did you do your freaking Facebook ads? No. Because, you know what, if I'm teaching geometry, but this shit is not geometry, it's like adding and subtracting, that's how freaking easy it is. And I tell you to do something or anything and you don't do it, you're not going to learn. If I teach you how to fight, okay, I don't know if you guys ever been in a fight, but until you get a fight, you don't know what the hell you're doing. You can watch it on TV. You can, or if you're actually riding a bike, you can't learn how to ride a bike until you do it. You can't screw up. Even if you do screw it up, you did a Facebook ad, man. I can tell you what you did wrong. All right, man, I'm going to end it. If you have another question, bam, because me and Mr. Griff is going to do a quick buzz video and just ask the question now. Other than that, hey, I told you how to make money. You can make a shitload of, you can make $300 or $1,000 by the next time that we actually go on if you do a Facebook ad and you find a decent piece of clickbait product. Fat Loss Factor, there's your product. It freaking converted like hands over thing. Use grab the video off there, put it inside the custom downloader, bam, and stream that mother effer. Bam. Okay? You know where go after Weight Watchers. There's your interest. Just go after that and go after maybe a country or state or whatever, United States. United States spends a shitload of money. There you go. Second is UK. Third, New Zealand. Fourth, Australia or Austria or whatever shit that is. Why do I know all this? I do it. Questions, anybody else? Bye. Good day, and then we rip gonna hop on another meeting. He who asks no questions has no that makes no money. That's my Indian proverb, Chinese proverb.
Awesome stuff.
Right, we'll talk to you later. Make those Facebook ads now. Here's the thing. I'll teach you real quick, and I'm leaving in less than 30 seconds. If you get this shit done, and you say to yourself, I'm gonna get this shit done right now, and it's done inside a way you don't have to think about it. You say, my shit's done.
Just do it. Give yourself a $5 budget.
Right after you get done with this fucking sorry about this webby, go on YouTube, watch a couple of YouTube videos. Go slow. You know where you can actually make it slow down? Yes, you can slow it down. And then you slow it down, and you do it right along with it. You just pick a different niche, and bam. I don't care if you don't make no money. I don't care if you don't get no traffic. You ran a Facebook ad. Bam. And you're going to have questions. You have legitimate questions. Because what I would expect really on these interviews, or these webbies, I want you to ask me shit. Well, James, what about the interest? What about the exclusions? What about the power editor? What about the images? What about the lead forms? What about the conversions? What about the traffic? What about the clicks? How do I do this? How do I do that? How do I run a streaming streaming video? None of you guys even did that. What the fuck? You know, give me a break. That's a most powerful feature that I know that he has. That's put thousands of dollars in my pocket. But no, I don't want to use it. Why? You guys are lazy. I'm just gonna tell you straight up. You're not doing it. Any excuse to do it. You can tell me that my dog bit me in the ass. You can tell me that I had to go chase some girls out and go on a date. I had to go to a movie. I had to go eat lunch. Okay? Any excuse for me. I don't care what it is. I don't care how bad the excuse is. It only takes 5 minutes to do a Facebook ad, actually less than that. So it's up to you if you do it. If you don't, it doesn't matter. I'll make you laugh next time. Next week. So I'll entertain you. I'll show you the next piece of software, and I'll show you how I made another couple $1,000s from last week to another week. Other than that, you know what? It's off to you want to do it. Otherwise, you'll be just like the other. It'll be just like on Guy Smith's thing, where I was like, me and Griff are the only guys making money, and the rest of you guys are just sitting watching me being entertained, just like that watching the movie. I say this card because I care about you guys. And it's up to you want to do it. Just like Marcel, if you were actually teaching your YouTube stuff, you're showing how you make a shitload of money with free traffic and nobody wants to freaking do it, what would you say to him? Huh? Would you grab the freaking video and start, right? Wake that and wake it up. I'm making a shitload of money, just do what I tell you, and it takes maybe less than an hour to set up your campaign, and bam, you're gonna get 2,000 subscribers. Or you say make 3, just like me, tell me, make 3 videos a week and just do that and everything. If I don't do it, it's my own fault. I'm making the videos that you see, especially in my groups. It's my fault if I don't do it. I can't expect, I say, when we did this webinar, when you first came to see us, we said, we're gonna show you how to make about $300 a day. Everything that we told you is true. You know that by the thoughts and the ideas that we gave you, that you can ideally make $300 a day. If you had done exactly what I asked you to do. I mean, does anybody dispute that? Because I can actually prove that it does work. So why are you not making $300 a day? Because you're not doing it. It's not a problem, because you guys, it's not like the game is over with. You can do it tomorrow and you can start doing it right away. And here's the thing, you're not gonna make $300 a day right away. You need to practice. That's why I have you make these Facebook ads. You control your traffic, you can send traffic to anything you want. What you're gonna do is that, here's the thing, I'm gonna leave you with this because I gotta give you some valuable information that I gotta tell you guys why I did this and start getting to work. Is that when you look for an offer, check for EPCs. What are EPCs, just for some of you guys that don't know? Earnings per click. We're looking for something as high as possible, maybe $5, $6, $7, right? We can find them. Then we're looking for what? Conversions. If it's conversions, maybe 4%, 8%, 16%. If we can find something maybe at 16%, even at $4, and we're sending ads and we're paying maybe a penny a click or whatever, we can actually see how much money we can make, especially with split testing. And there it is. And for you to get as good as me, you're gonna have to run at least 500 ads to actually catch up to me. See, what you guys do, I do 3 to 5 times, if not 10 times what I actually do. I will never ask you to do something that I don't do already. Okay? I ask you guys to do maybe 1 ad. You know how many ads I do by the time my week comes up? 21 to 25 ads. So that's why I'm always going to be ahead of you guys. If Grip told me to do something, I would do 20 times what he told me to do. That's it. If you want to be successful, you got to, if somebody actually is doing an hour, if I'm doing 3 hours, if you want to beat me, you better do 5 hours of studying a day. If I find out you're doing 5 hours, I'll do 8 hours. I always beat you. You can't beat me at all. You can't. You know, I just told you. If you tell me you're studying 8 hours, I'll go 24 hours. I won't sleep until I beat you. You have to have a competitive, you know, recruitment. You want to be the guy you want to be the only guy that makes money out of this group. That's how bad you want to be at it. I'm not saying hate your competition, but I literally hate my competition. When I'm actually putting a launch up against everybody else, I know we're all friends at the end, but I'm just like Muhammad Ali. I hate my competition. I want to crush them, smash them, bam, with a big sledgehammer like an ant. And when you have that, especially if you're ranking YouTube videos or Googles, you better hate everybody in there. That's how they were, especially in my old days. Because they couldn't take you down, especially me, they would flag my accounts because they couldn't take me down. They would literally flag me, and they actually made bots. And there's somebody that I despise right now that actually makes software bots, where it basically just goes just across the board and just freaking flags everybody. And the first initial is H. and Grip knows who I'm talking about. So anyway, make your Facebook ads, pick something on ClickBank, you get approved for everything there, and then other than that, just take a screenshot of what you're doing, show me exactly. I'm talking about screencast. Very easy to do. And then if it doesn't come out, run another Facebook ad. Big deal. You know what? And then what you're gonna do is that you're gonna find out after 3 weeks that you'll be making money in this thing because you know how to do Facebook ads. Other than that, I don't know what else to tell you or anything. And then because I wanted after maybe about a couple weeks, I want to basically take to this advanced level. And if you haven't run your Facebook ads by then you're going to be left behind, just like trigonometry, and you're going to be still on adding and subtracting. Your fault. I'll say, hey, go back to YouTube videos and start running it. So because when I start talking about lead forms or anything, where it's the really heavy-duty stuff or anything, you guys are going to be left behind. That's all I can tell you. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and step into it, do it, man. I'm telling you, I'm taking it up to a notch, and some people are gonna be left behind, that's fine, but there will be the 1 or 2 that's gonna make a shitload of money with me. All right, talk to you later. And Grip, I'll give you a hangout and everything. We'll take it, I promise you it won't be less than more than 7 minutes or so.
That's fine. Let me get
Bye, everybody. Talk to you later, and you know what? Have a load of fun and make those Facebook ads. Bam. I don't care what you promote. You can promote yourself. Promote your own brand. Promote a video. I don't give a shit, man. Just do something. All right, talk to you later.
Just do something.
Do something. Bam.